Hey guys, what's up? How are you? I hope that you guys are having an amazing day today. Thank you so much for being here again. If you are a returning subscriber, if you're new, hi, my name is Gerel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the new Dior collection. I did pick up both of the quints and the blush, so let's go ahead and get started with the video. But before we do, please don't forget to like. That definitely helps out my channel a lot, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell that will notify you whenever I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. Alright guys, so this collection from Dior is called the Atelier of Dreams. Both of the quints come in the same packaging, and on the back you're going to find all the information and ingredients. Both of the quints do have a shelf life of 6 months. Let's go ahead and start with this one, and they are also made in France. This one right here is called the House of Dreams. Alright guys, so here we have the swatches for the House of Dreams. The two shades right here, they look really close to each other. I don't think they're going to be making a big difference on the eyes. The one on the top has a little bit less of a sheen than the one on the bottom, but as you can see, they're very similar. The silver shade, it was just one swipe. I did have to build the brown shade a little bit, and this one was as well, like 2 swipes. It also comes with 2 little brushes like you saw in the other one. I'm just going to put them down because they keep on falling down. But this one is the 469, and this one is called the Atelier Doré. And here we have the swatches. I hope the camera is giving it justice to the first 2 shades that have a beautiful sheen. I did have to build up the second shade and the darker shade just a little bit, but it built up really nicely. And here are both of them. All right, let's go ahead and try it on the eyes because that's what is important. And I'm using my Hourglass eyeshadow primer. I'm going to use this shade right here to set the brow bone, and it does have a little bit of a sheen like I mentioned. I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit. So now using the other shade with the same brush on our crease, and this one does have a little bit more of a purple undertone, but once again on the eye, it's, you can tell a little bit of a difference. I mean, if you're really staring at them, but it's not a huge difference. All right, now I'm going to take this dark brown and I'm going to focus that in the outer corner, and I'm going to connect it on my lower lashes just a little bit. I'm going to really focus that in the outer corner. And going back with the brush that we had before, just blending the edges. It's blending really nice. And just adding a little bit of the depth on our crease, very tiny, whatever it's on our brush, not going to make it too smoky. Just whatever is on our brush, just going on our crease a little bit. With my finger, I'm going to add this shade right here, really close to the darker shade. So taking this little brush right here that comes inside the palette, I actually do like it, and I tried it before with the other review that I did from Dior. I'm going to take the middle shade. This one's, they pack a punch. I'm going to add it to our lid. All right, just taking a really tiny brush with the same color just to blend the edges. Using a Sigma E45 brush, I'm going to go back to this purple shade right here. Just gonna run it on my lower lashes. All right guys, so here is look number 1. We're going to start with this shade right here, and we're going to add that to the inner part of our crease and just blending it a little bit on the brow bone. Yeah, this one doesn't have a lot of pigmentation. You do have to build it up like I mentioned from the swatches. More of a sheen that it gives you than anything else. It's pretty much the same color as my eyelid. A little bit more golden, but not a lot of depth. And we're going to go with this shade now. We're going to add that on our crease. And this one does have, you can see the pigmentation on it. And these are not matte. They do have a nice sheen to them, but they don't have any glitter or anything like that. It's more of a satin shade, maybe a little bit more than a satin shade. So I just cleaned the brush that I was using before, And I'm going to take the darker shade right here for our outer corner. And doing the same thing, just adding a little bit on our lower lash. And this is the Sigma E27 brush. I haven't used my Sigma brushes in such a long time. I've been loving the rougher brushes so much that I actually forgot about my Sigma brushes. Loving this brown right here. Loving it. These shadows are building up super, super nicely. They're very sophisticated, very Dior, very sophisticated. And just with whatever is left on the brush, I'm going to add a little bit of depth on the crease, like very, very, very tiny with the tip of the brush, just a little depth. Going to add this shade right here, which is really, really, really dark. It's not the bottom one, it's this one right here. I'm gonna add it with my finger, just a little bit in the outer corner, but that one all over the lid, with a pop of gold in the inner corner. Beautiful. So grabbing the little brush that comes in the palette, I'm going to take the gold and I'm going to start adding that to our lid. And this gold shadow is definitely not a gold that I tend to use. For some reason, I don't know why, I just don't really like gold shadows on me. I don't know why. I've noticed that. Like, I like bronziness, orangey, coppery shades, but yellow golds like this, not really my vibe, but we're still gonna try it. I really want to get a brush with a tip like this, just because it actually gets in the corner and it doesn't go too high up. It's just very precise on the application. I like it. Okay, ready for a job interview, people. All right, I'm going to grab Sigma E36 brush, super pointy, super tiny, just to get on those edges. Going back with this shade, just blending those two together. I'm going to take this shade right here and just run it on our lower lash. And here is look number 2. And here are both of the looks. Alright, so here we have the blush that comes in the collection of the Atelier of Dreams. And here is what the blush looks like. It also comes with a little brush right here. It has a shelf life of 12 months and is made in France. The number for this one is 601. The previous collection that Dior had was for spring, and this is the Burst of Feather, just so you guys can see it side by side. This one is a little bit more on the warm side. This one is a little bit more on the cooler side, more pinky, a little bit brighter than the one from the previous collection. All right, so here's a swatch of the blush. It does have some glitter on it. It's like silver pink reflex on it. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, but let's go ahead and apply it on our skin using the Refer 05 brush. So here is the blush. I don't know if you can see it, but there's definitely some sheen to it. I don't think I'm going to apply any highlighter because it already gives me like a highlighter kind of vibe. This one right here also had a little sheen from the Birds of Feathers, but it was, I don't know, a little bit better. Maybe I like the tone a little bit better than this one right here. So here is the blush. I definitely prefer this one right here 1,000 times better than this one, just because this one right here does have like a duochrome to it. There's so much sheen to it. I don't know if I'm liking it. It's a little bit too cool tone for my preference. It's pretty. It's not emphasizing my texture, because I actually did look a little closer to make sure that it's not emphasizing my texture, but it goes with this look for sure, but I don't think it actually goes with this quint right here. I don't know, you guys tell me. All right, so at first when I was applying the eyeshadows, I was a little bit iffy about the quints, but once everything is on the eyes, I think they are both super, super lovely. I absolutely love the quints so much. This cool tone right here, I'm definitely not a cool tone kind of chick. I'm not. Cool tones are not my vibe, but this is so pretty, so pretty, that I can definitely see myself using it. It's just very nice and sophisticated. It's not too bam in your face, but you can definitely create a couple of more looks using this squint right here and really smoke it out and be like a little bit more bold, like nighttime and stuff like that. So yeah, I do like this one a lot. And this one right here is also super beautiful. I absolutely love this matte right here. That brown is everything, and you can definitely create really nighttime looks with this one. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to create a look for nighttime with these quints right here. I would love to create that video for you, but those right there are definitely absolutely beautiful formula. The way that they blend, it's a really nice color story for both of the quints for sure. Obviously this one right here, if you already have colors like this, then you don't have to pick this up whatsoever. But if you are looking for something that you can have in like one little palette, then I recommend it 100% for sure. And especially if you just want to splurge a little bit and just buy yourself a little Dior, definitely this one is super beautiful. If you are into cool tones and you like that silver look, those mauve tones, purpley tones, then this one is also super beautiful. I absolutely love both of the looks, and I'm going to link everything down below in the description area just in case you are interested in using any of my links. I really do appreciate it. It supports me and my channel, so once again, thank you very much. But that is it, my friends. I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time.